Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Crystal version. In the last part we got through the Bellsprout Tower and got here to Falkner in his gym. And off screen I did a lot of training. As you can see, Emily's now level 9, Bellsprout's now level 9, Kyle's now level 11. I didn't feel I was ready to fight Falkner, so I did a little off-screen training, and it took quite a bit of time, because it was like about just 10 o'clock when I started recording my last video, and that last video was about 15 minutes. It's now 10:25, so, and that was even with the speed up. Well, I guess it took a little while to set up and whatnot, and it didn't take too long really, but it just took a little while. So now, I recommend, for whatever reason, saving before every gym leader, because you lose money if you lose a fight. And so here we go. I'm Falkner. He looks like a girl from the side. The Violet City gym leader. People say you could clip flying. Hold on. People say you can clip flying type. I don't even know what he said. With a jolt. He said you could clip their wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. They're not birds, they're flying types. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon! Here we have our first gym battle. Here is Falkner. He uses two Pokemon. A Pidgey is his first. Now, for whatever reason, they know Mud Slap. He doesn't. All gym leaders will give you a TM when you defeat them, and they'll have a signature move that they'll like to use throughout the whole thing. And as you can see, Kyle learned Rock Throw. That's why I wanted to get him to level 11 for this fight. But all gym leaders have a signature move that they'll use, and then they'll give you that in the form of a TM. TMs can only be used once. HMs can be used infinitely. And what's weird is Falkner gives you a ground type TM. It's just odd. Now here's his Pidgeotto, a level 9, which is impossible. He's cheating. He has a Game Shark. That was always a joke I used to make. I always say Ash from Pokemon, the show, had a Game Shark in his hat. That's why he got so angry whenever someone took his hat. Because he taught his Pikachu Volt Tackle. Even though you can only get that from breeding a Pikachu with a light ball and then having a Pichu be hatched with it. So, I always called him a cheater for that. And there we go. Kyle single-handedly threw rocks at Falkner to death. Darn, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon. They're not birds, they're flying types. Alright, take this. It's the official Pokemon League. I've never known how to say that. Zephyr. There's an R at the end. Otherwise I know how to say it. Because then it's Zephy. But it's an R. Zephyr? I always thought that was a typo. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. I don't know. You got the Zephy badge. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Maybe I'll Google it after this. Ta-da! The badge raises the attack power of Pokemon. It also enables you to use Flash outside of battle. Here, take this too. You get Mud Slap. I might teach this to Kyle. It'll be useful. Well, he'll learn one of my favorite ground type moves in a few levels, so I might save it for someone else. You know what? I want to get rid of it right now because it's a pretty bad move. Emily can learn it. Rainbow Joe can learn it. I think I'll teach it to Emily. Emily just learned Mud Slap. She didn't have another move to delete. She just learned it. Fair enough. Emily, you gotta throw mud at people. Ooh. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, Patrick? We made a discovery about the egg. My assistant is in the Pokemon Center in Violet City. Could you talk to him? Sure, Professor. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. I feel more comfortable with pausing the recording than I do with muting my mic for when I have to cough or sneeze. Because, well, I can forget to unmute my mic, but I've only forgotten to hit the record button once. I've forgotten to unmute my mic several times. I do it all the time, on Skype, on Xbox, on everything. And what I just talked over was the assistant giving us the egg. It's a Pokemon egg. We discovered that all Pokemon will not hatch until it grows in the egg. It also has to be with other active Pokemon to hatch. Patrick, you're the only person we can rely on. Professor Elm has a Pokemon still. He can walk around with that. What the assistant said is only half true. It needs to be in your party in order for it to hatch, but it's not with active Pokemon. It's steps that you take. Eggs hatch from the number of steps you take. I almost wanted to press the speed up button right there, because that's what I used on my off-screen training. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Certain Pokemon will take certain steps to hatch, and, well, they're all different. I wonder what we can find here. Spinarak, they're not that good. I fought a lot of these off-screen. I killed level 5s for so long. It was a pain in the butt to get Kyle to level 11. Boop, that's how much his experience bar moved at level 10. I was like, come on, get there. I just wanted to see what we can find here. We can catch a Hoot, but I don't really want one of those. I kinda did, but then I had no name for it. Just nothing fits. Nothing. So, we can't go here because there's a weird tree block in the way. I mean, these are normal trees, but this one's weird. And it dances. Wonder why. So we'll go down here. Don't you wonder who'd make something like this and why? What? Ruins of Alf. You mean that one weirdo? What do you have to say? Welcome to this chamber. This chamber? What about this chamber? There are sliding panels that depict a Pokemon drawn by the ancients. Slide the panels around to form a picture. To the right is a description of the Pokemon. Scientists in the back are examining the newly found patterns. A Pokemon that hid on the sea floor. Eyes on its back scan the area. I could do this now, but I'm not going to. Here, I'll at least show what the puzzle looks like. It's a big old puzzle, but I'm not going to do it right now, because I can't access all of them. I'll come back when I can at least access 2 of them. You don't get a real good reward either out of doing this. So I'm just going to ignore it. How about you, mister? Do you have anything important? No. Well, now that we have our egg, we can go over here. And let's talk to this guy. You got some good Pokemon there. You must be tired from training. Blah, blah, the gym. As a souvenir from Violet City, take this. It increases the power of grass-type moves. And this is your reward for beating Falkner if you have Chikorita, because that's incredible. I'm going to give this to Bellsprout because it'll increase her Vine Whip. Ooh, don't want to toss it. Let's see, what else we got? Berries, not bad. Who's in the front? I'm going to switch up the order of the party. I'm going to let Emily go out front. She needs more experience than Zerg. I keep calling her Zerg. I need to rename her already, but I can't do that until we reach my favorite city. I haven't seen you around before, so you think you're pretty tough? Oh, by the way, off screen you also missed a phone call from youngster Joey. That's 2 so far. I'm gonna keep track. That's the whole reason why I register him. To keep track of how many times he'll call me and tell me about his Rattata throughout this LP. We're gonna use our newly learned Mud Slap. Ooh. Okay, that was a crit. Throw that mud. This is gonna take forever. I think that's how. Ooh. Another crit. I think that's how I'm gonna do all my training that I need to do before gyms and whatnot, is off screen. Because I doubt you want to hear the garbage, the sound, because when you speed up, it speeds up the sound as well, obviously. And because this is an older game, it can go up to like 10,000% or something like that. Because up at the... Oh, I guess you don't see that. Up at the top of the program, it lists you the percentage. The program I used to run this, it lists its percentage that it's running at. When it's at 100%, that's what it's normally supposed to be at. And it'll flicker between 99 and 100. Mostly at 100, though. And when you press the speed up button, it increases that. And it'll go to at least 1,000. I don't think it's 10,000. I think it's like 2,000 or 3,000 actually. It's pretty crazy fast speeds. Ugh, wait, why am I doing this? I was so busy focused on that. I wasn't paying attention. Oh. I forgot to shut off the light to my fish. I'm gonna have to do that after this recording. I sped up there because I want to hurry up and get this stupid Zubat killed. Bellsprout grew to level 10. That's good. Youngster Albert was defeated. Oh man! You're strong! Gee willikers! Woohoo! Woohoo! See you later, Mickey Mouse. She will battle you if you talk to her. Yeah, sure. I can go for another trainer battle. Yeah, talking about blah, blah, blah. Picnic Girl it is. I'm gonna be tempted to speed up, so I'm gonna have to change that button to something else. There's a lot of speed ups I did. Well, I am getting close to the time limit. So soon? YouTube, you need to withdraw that time limit on me. I need to make longer videos. It's just a pain in the butt to have to cut them. After this, I'll probably play some Team Fortress 2 or record another episode. I don't know. Coming up on 800 seconds. Kyle grew to level 13. Kyle is probably by far the toughest Pokemon on our team. Ooh, item. No! Repel. There's a comic. I might link it in the description. It's really funny. But it makes fun of Repel because Repel, you spray it and it stops wild encounters as long as your lead Pokemon is higher level than the Pokemon on the route for so many seconds. Or steps, I mean. Steps. Depending on the type of Repel. In this comic, he's like, hey, would you like to buy some Repel? He leans in closer. Psst, it's my pee! It's really weird. Oh, okay, good. I keep forgetting that it doesn't go 50 and then the next number. Like, it would when it goes to 60. It'd go to the next digit on, like, the microwave or whatever. But I think we're gonna cut it here on this bridge. So, remember to comment, favorite, like, whatever you do, and subscribe on this video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, everyone, goodbye!